So it's been a while since I've posted one of these videos. I haven't really been diving a whole lot in the Gulf the last couple months. I did a couple tournaments, which I still had some videos from. I just didn't do anything with them because they really weren't that interesting. And then I just started doing some lobster diving, and we had real bad visibility for mini season. And then I did some commercial trips down South Florida. Couldn't really do a whole video. I might still edit some stuff up and post it, but I just wasn't really interested in doing all that yet. This is the first real trip back in the Gulf. We're kind of halfway scouting for St. Pete Open and halfway doing gag grouper opener. We're allowed to take red snapper, gag grouper, and amberjacks, and if there's nothing big on this spot, we are going to shoot some of those. And of course, there's definitely a shark here waiting for us, and plenty of jewfish. The jewfish are spawning right now, and so they're congregating on the bigger wrecks. So we've seen this all day on any of the bigger spots that we stopped at. We did stop at a couple smaller spots, and they didn't have any jewfish on them, so that was kind of nice. As you can see, there's plenty of gags around. They can definitely tell we are hunting them, so they are doing their gag thing and headed out to the sand. If I had two bands on my free shaft, I could have reached out and touched one of them, but I just didn't have anything set up for it. I'm about to change all my bands over for this tournament this weekend, and that's how I'm going to run it. I was trying to be a little picky. This is our first real gag dive. I had dropped on two other spots already and found a good tournament fish on the first spot, so I didn't shoot anything there. And then I dropped on a spot that used to be there, and I think it's sanded over. It still had some small fish on it, but nothing really worth shooting. So I just chased these guys around, and I'm still kind of trophy hunting them. And I think about at this point, I'm willing to take whatever I get a shot at. I find a little gag tucked up in this ledge here, so I try to get a shot on him. He's no trophy monster or anything. Some of these gags are decent. They're still not trophies, so I don't really mind shooting the spot. But I'm going to take this one and see what else we can find. You can see this one's got a fishing line hanging out. I seen it in the boat. There's like a brand new hook in it, probably from that day. There was a boat on this spot when we first got out to this area. And we decided to go to another spot not far away, but we kept watching it because we figured this spot was going to have some gags on it. And we came back to it after they left. This very well could have been their fish that they broke off. It looked like it had a little shark bite on the side, a scrape anyway. And that might have been what broke them off too. So I always think it's pretty cool when I find a hook in one of the fish that I shoot. Something like an accomplishment, I guess. You can see Jeffrey had a nice red snapper there, and he went back down to get a gag that was coming up to him and checking him out. So not too bad for this little quick drop. We didn't really want to shoot everything in the world. We're just kind of scoping it out and getting a couple. He got a decent gag, a decent red snapper. I got a decent gag, and it's off to the next one. I'm not sure if you'll see it later on in the video, but this is that scrape from the shark bite. It wasn't too serious, so it didn't mess up a whole lot of meat. You can see I'm kind of checking it out there. I didn't realize this is the one. I did see him at the very beginning. I didn't realize that was that one, or else I probably wouldn't have shot him, but the meat was still good, so it was no big deal. Lots of gags running out in the sand, but they don't want nothing to do with you. There's a couple little ones. Yeah, there's a couple big ones out in the sand.